Good morning and happy Tuesday, Rocketeers. I'm going to get us started with another day 2 lesson to make up for the one I didn't do. So we're going to do this one and then we'll move on tomorrow and we finally get to read more of our book. So this one is for chapters 3 and 4, which I read on Friday. So if you did not watch the Friday video, please go and watch the Friday video. Let's go ahead and go over the answers for yesterday's Google form. This answer was kind of split, and I think the understanding is the misconception here is that you're understanding that Annie wants to do more, she wants to explore more, but her deeper motivation isn't to get away from her brother. So some of you put this answer here in the blue. Annie wants to explore the surface of the moon without her brother stopping her, but that's not necessarily true because we saw in the story she yelled over for him. She wants him to come and be with her. She's just a little bit faster and more eager to get there and to do it faster. So the correct answer here is the orange, where it says Annie wants to find out more about the moon base where the magic treehouse had landed. So you just want to make sure that you have that understanding. That's like that deeper character motivation is that she just wants to know more. She's curious and she wants to figure it out. Question 2, why does Jack draw a map of the moon base? This one, you guys, most of you did correct. This was the blue answer here. Jack needs to make a plan so that they can stay safe on the surface of the moon without oxygen or gravity. So that is his motivation there, is the understanding that he needs a plan. He wants to know what they're going to do, how they're going to do it, and how they can do it safely. So that's his motivation there. So you guys did a great job on that question. Let's go ahead. Remember, day 2s are where we go over an objective. Today's day 2 is actually the same objective we talked about yesterday. So identifying character motivations. This is your step 7 objective. This is what you have to do to get to that step 7. And that's why it's super important that we do it at the end of first grade. And that's why we're doing this chapter book. So remember, character motivation is, why is the character acting like this? What is motivating them to do or say the things that they're doing or saying? What is it that they want? How do they feel? What do they need? What do they think? Okay? So character motivation is what the character wants or needs. So ask yourself, what does the character want? What does the character need? Why does the character want or need this? Great readers identify character motivation by thinking about what the character wants and needs. So I know that great readers identify the character motivation by thinking about what they want and need, but you need to understand that all characters have different motivations. So in this story, Jack and Annie have different motivations. Sometimes they're similar, but they're kind of going in a different way of doing it. They have a different way of thinking. So we're going to go ahead and look at that. So here we're asking, this was in the chapter where they went out to the part where the suits are, and Annie's about to take off out to the moon. So once she arrives in that airlock, she just immediately runs ahead and wants to go push the button, even though she wasn't prepared with the correct gear. This shows me that Annie wants to find out more about the moon and the moon base, and she's very eager to do so. But next I ask myself, why is she so eager to go on the surface of the moon when she doesn't know what she's going to encounter there? I know that Annie wants to find the last M object, and she expects that it will be on the moon. So she wants to leave the moon base as soon as possible to find out more about the moon and to complete their mission. So she just is thinking, I'm going to get out there, we're going to go on the moon, we're going to find the M thing, it's going to be great. And that's her motivation. She's not really thinking about much else. And now I'm going to ask myself, what does Jack want or need in the chapter? When Annie tries to leave the moon base without the proper gear, without the spacesuit, without the space helmet, Jack stops her and he immediately takes out his book about the moon. Next, I think about, why does Jack want to use his book to research the moon before exiting the moon base? I can infer that Jack is nervous about what might be outside of the moon base, and he wants to make sure that they stay safe. So he also wants to go outside on the moon, but his motivation there is like, let's stay safe. Let's read the book and figure out what we need to do to be safe. We're almost done. Just like yesterday, I noticed that both Jack and Annie want to explore the moon, but Annie is just more eager to begin exploring. Jack wants to make that plan. So as I keep reading, I'm going to continue to notice how their motivations are similar, but they're slightly different. And the ways that they do things are very different. And you'll notice that more and more as we read the book. But like I say every day, you guys are going to do great. I'm going to have you do this on your own on the Google Doc for chapter 4. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in the Google Doc, and you're going to do this yourself. I'm going to ask you a few motivation questions about Jack and Annie in that chapter as they're out on the moon in their moon buggy. Remember that? I'll put some pages in there so you can go back and reread just so you can remember. But you guys did a great job. Thank you so much for working hard. I'll see you again soon, and we'll read some more of this book. Excited. Bye, guys.